Hey there, and thanks for joining us as we discuss the question of what is retrofit window installation versus full frame window installation. As always, you can email us and get our free recommended windows list that is specific to your region of the country. Our email is located in the show notes below this video. On that note, let's jump right in. So there are two basic types of home window installation. The first, and by far the simplest, is called pocket installation. It's also sometimes called retrofit installation, and yet other times it's referred to as replacement window installation. For simplicity's sake, I'll refer to it as pocket installation from here on out. So with pocket installation, the old window is cut out of the opening, leaving you with a big hole in your wall. The new window unit is then inserted directly into the opening and attached to the wood frame of your home through pre-drilled screw holes in the new window frame. The holes are covered over, and then the window unit is insulated using a low expanding foam and then caulked to create an airtight seal both inside and out. Then any exterior and/or interior trim is installed. This process is much simpler and is the less expensive of the two installation methods. The downside to pocket installation is that you will typically lose about a ½ inch of glass area on all four sides. With larger openings, this really isn't too big of an issue. With smaller openings, however, it can feel like you're losing quite a bit of glass area. And that, in a nutshell, is pocket installation. Okay, so now on to full frame installation, sometimes referred to as new construction installation. When your windows were originally installed, they came attached to a flange or nailing fin that runs along the top and sides of the window. So not only must the window be removed, but also the flange that sits beneath whatever material is on the outside of your home. So of course, removing 6 inches of material around the outside of each window is considerably more labor intensive. Now, oftentimes the reason for this more labor intensive approach is due to wood rot around the old windows. So at this point, the installers would replace whatever wood or rot exists around the wood frame so that you can have an opening that is water-free and damage-free and ready to go. The installers would make sure the opening is square and plumb, and then they would place the new window with the flange into the opening. Now this flange or fin ensures that the new window is very secure in the opening. Once the window is nailed in, they would apply flashing to the header and sides, then use a low expanding foam to create an airtight seal both inside and out. Finally, they would caulk the seams and replace whatever exterior material was originally removed. And that, in a nutshell, is full frame window installation. Okay, to quickly recap, pocket installation is the simpler method that is less expensive, but you do lose some glass area. Full frame window installation is the more expensive and labor intensive method, but you don't lose any glass area in the process. So there you go, a simple primer on window installation. One note here, there are lots of potential, I'll use the word things, that can complicate the scope of work required on individual projects, so do keep that in mind. It's one reason why answering the question of how much should my replacement windows cost is so difficult to answer. It's also the reason why we suggest getting 4 independent window bids on your project. If you have any additional questions or you'd like our free list of recommended windows, visit us at replacementwindowsreviews.co and get more tips and unbiased advice.